Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Scorpio Sun, Moon, and also a Scorpio Rising weekly general tarot reading January 17th up until January 23rd, 2022. And if you do want to skip ahead to the reading directly, just use the timestamp in the description down below. That's a failed riffle. So you can use the timestamp in the description down below. Other than that, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, guys, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So you do not miss any of our weekly uploads and as well, of course, live streams. So with that being said, let's jump right away into the draw. And the first card for us, Scorpio, and I'm saying us because I am a Scorpio as well, that is going to be the Magician card. You see the cards, all right? So the Magician card, followed by the second one here, which is the Death card, okay? Moving next, we do have Five of Pentacles. Quite interesting. So we do have Five of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Cups. And the final card for us for the week, that is going to be Queen of Cups. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a really, really good week. But I want to draw one more card for the Queen, just so I make sure what intentions and what kind of a presence that person is going to have into our environment and into our estate throughout the week. And the card is Nine of Cups. So it's going to be, we are off to a great week for what it seems, and that is what I am going to display you going straight away for the reading right now. All right, Scorpio, you can see your spread on the screen, and wow, where I can even begin from. In this reading, I can spend a whole hour talking about the cards, but for the sake of the length of this video, I'm going to try to keep it short. So this is going to be one of the, if not the most significant week we are to have, most likely in the very start of our year, and that is because of these three cards here, okay? And I don't know how to even describe it. In this week, we are going to understand the source of our discontent and as well lack of satisfaction and happiness, so to speak. That has nothing to do with our goals, okay? And our accomplishments. What I mean is that we may have a great accomplishments but still having no satisfaction out of those accomplishments. You know, we may have a lot of attention from people that want to date with us, and despite we dating with people or we being in a relationship, still being no satisfied and no happy of that we have what we need, right? And so in this week, we're going to make a very crucial, if you want to call it, analysis, okay? And we're going to question anything we do, or I would say the way we do things. And by questioning that, we are about to find how blessed we are, how happy we can be, and thus adopting the right approach toward the enterprises in our life. It's gonna be a great week, guys. It's just gonna be a great one. So starting up the week here with the Magician, okay? This card shows that at the start of the week, things are very likely to go well for us, especially on the career front with the Magician. We may be selected to make a quite of a project that requires a finesse, that requires a silk to touch it with a silk glove, that requires a lot of diplomacy and as well a lot of how can I put it into words, a communicational skills, and that is highly likely to be entrusted to us. as a Scorpio, because we are to show at the start of the week that we definitely know what we are doing and that our communicational skills are like none other. Like it's just is going to be a huge moment of where we can negotiate the best deal of our life or the best contract for the business we are working for, and in generally solidify our positions. And by solidifying our positions at the start of the week, we are to build a significant sovereignty for us and thus mark our place, thus mark our domain, showing that whatever transgressor could be around, they have no chance or standing no chance against us about many things. Okay, about if we are fighting for attention, okay, the other person stands no chance, we are going to have our attention. We are fighting for a job, the competition stands no chance, we are about to get the job, and so on and so forth. And thus at the start of the week we are to land a quite of a significant endeavor, and we are to make a significant progress into our deeds here with the magician. One thing I want to mention, it is that if we happen to see interest from somebody towards us, okay, like somebody is interested into going out with us, dating or working with us, whatever, this is because this person finds us perfect. This is because this person sees in us everything they have hoped to find into somebody else regarding their needs and as well their aims and goals. And right after this really good start of the week, the Death card takes place, and I have to interpret it alongside with the Five of Pentacles like that. So that is a one cumulative cycle into our week, one cumulative time frame here. And that is the moment where, despite of our good performance, where despite of the results we are getting, we see more of a hassle than an excitement and an exhilaration, glee, if you will, from our job, from our partnerships, from our relationship, if you will, or romantic endeavor, whatnot. And thus, in this stage of the week, from the start towards the end of the week, we're going to strive to analyze why we are seeing issues, okay? Why there are so many inconveniences along the way, why there are so many problems, if you will, onto these fronts where we should not face any problems, right? We did an exceptional job at the start of the weekend by that moment moving forward. So why is that? And what we are going to realize is that it all comes from our lifestyle, or rather like the style we approach matters. And I'm not saying that we are doing a poor job. Okay, we may be doing a very good job, but not in the right way. And take me, for example, as a reader, okay? I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not, but I am doing readings, and readings can be done in many different ways, okay? While I'm interpreting the cards the same way, because based on what I know of the cards, I can incorporate different spreads, okay, different layouts, and so on and so forth. And thus, approaching the right style for me is going to produce bigger satisfaction by me doing the reading, better results by me presenting you the reading the better way. That is just an example with myself. What could that mean for me, okay? And thus questioning the style that we are approaching our situations, that we are approaching matters at work, interactions with our beloved ones, or interactions with people that we hold interest into, we are to see the flaws into our behavior and into our approach, into our performance. And flaws, it is in a big quotes here. And thus it will not be difficult for us to understand what we need to change with ourselves. And that's why we need to interpret those cards simultaneously, because they do hold the question, they do hold the doubt that we are going to display toward our lifestyle, and simultaneously understanding that we need to change that. And it's going to be no problem whatsoever. These two cards are as well a passive friends, and the other variation, the different approach is going to seem even more appealing to us than the one we have incorporated by now. And here we are going to start thinking, why did I not figure that out earlier? Okay, why did I not done it that way earlier? And thus, by us changing our style of performance, we are going to see the blessings and the fulfillment. I don't know even how to describe it. The fulfillment we can have from the very same things we have developed by that point. But now their results, their fulfillment, okay, and in general the happiness we're going to experience from them is going to be amplified significantly. And we can see that with the 10 of Swords, where we find ourselves now finally happy with our results, finally happy with our family, with how the things are going at work, how the things are going with our domestic situation, with anything we do. And if by that point we thought that what we do is meaningless, it makes no difference whatsoever, well, now we are to see that that's not the case by a large margin, because at that point we are going to see our life worth increasing significantly. And if you would like to interpret the 10 of Cups as a big love coming our way, it could be, it could be that's a general reading. Should that be the case, though, with the 10 of Cups, this is going to be a love unconditional from the material aspects. What I mean is that it wouldn't matter how good job you have or how good job have the person that is falling in love with you. It wouldn't matter what kind of a mansion you are living in, or do you live under rent. It wouldn't matter what car you drive as well. It is just, this is going to be very pure emotional experience. But it takes time with the 10 of Cups. It truly takes time to fully indulge into it, because first what needs to be made sure from both of you, and that is going to be a drive, not just something that you are going to calculate at that point, that you have to synchronize perfectly emotionally with that person. And at this stage of the week, which is towards the end of the week, guys, we are going to start setting new goals for ourselves, seeing that we are having current ones in a very favorable and in a very, how can I say, satisfiable state, that we now can set our attention towards, if you will, new challenges, or how I would prefer to call it, toward a new aims. And that comes from this nature of the 10 of Cups, that no matter how much you have and how satisfied you are, that is for the time being. With time, that you are satisfied right now becomes something granted, and thus you need to seek new forms of excitement, or new forms of a sense for growth, and as well sense for improvement. And at the end of the week, this individual here shows up, which is the Queen of Cups, catalyzed with the 9 of Cups, and that is a person who would share our excellent emotional state alongside with us. I haven't started with this card because I don't think that is a lover that comes around, or if it is a lover, we are with this person for a very, very long time, okay? And it is pretty clear that we do love each other. We do love each other one way or another. What I was talking about here is a romantic love. That may be the mother that loves you very much, or a motherhood figurine. It's just this person wants to share your good fortune. And under sharing, I don't mean suck it up, okay, and like take away from it, but instead amplify it, instead make it even better. What they are going to do is something practical alongside with all the sharing that you are going to make with them. They're going to make you aware, or make us, so to speak, aware. That's what I said a few moments ago, that this is we are going to accept it for granted at some point, and alongside with its stability, something else may happen. Okay, it may start deteriorating because we do not put maintenance on our family life, for example, or on our job, and thus we always have to keep a keen eye onto our possessions. And also that person will give us assurances that the good fortune is there to stay, which is, but as a human beings we may have doubts in it, right? But no, with this one, because they do understand very well our nature, they will know what to say and what to do in order to make us assured that, you know, good fortune isn't going anywhere. And thus with this person we can how can I say, experience a really good environment at the end of the week, and a really good time spent with them, where if we do feel exhausted emotionally, that exhaustion is going to be not meant, but what is the word, is going to be simply driven away, and we are to find recuperated emotionally there. But rest assured, Scorpio, that week is going to be a great turning point for us, where we are going to see flaws into our style, into the style we do things, fix that flaw, and that is going to bring us a immense pleasure and as well immense growth. So with that being said, guys, this was our weekly general tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.